G'day gin lovers and welcome back to No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman. Now you're probably wondering to yourselves, why is he doing that in a perfectly executed Australian accent? Well, I shall tell you, my friends, it is because this is the first in a series of Australian gin specials. And the reason we're doing this is because my good friend and subscriber, Mr. Craig Stowers, has sent me a package full of Australian gins, all the way from Australia, so thank you very much, Craig. You are truly a gentleman. Okay, so the first Australian gin we're going to be looking at is this delectable little fellow here, ladies and gentlemen, which is none other than Husk Distillers Ink Gin. Now, would you look at that bottle, ladies and gentlemen? That, my friends, just look at the colour of that thing. That is an absolute thing of beauty. I love the way it's cut around the liquid like that. And I mean, have you ever seen a gin that colour? It's not, and this is not like the Bombay Sapphire where it's just a blue bottle. It's actually blue gin. So I'm extremely excited to try this one with you today. So let's have a look what they say about it on the website, shall we? And of course, in the time-honoured fashion on No Nonsense Gin Reviews, I shall be doing it in the accent from where the gin came from. So I don't think I've done an Australian one yet, so here we go. Ink Gin is a premium dry gin made with 13 organic botanicals. Like all true gins, juniper berries are the largest botanical component. However, the defining character of Ink Gin comes from the second tier botanicals led by locally grown lemon myrtle leaf, coriander seed, Tasmanian pepper berry, and freshly peeled sun-dried sweet orange peel. The third group of minor botanicals include elderflower, cinnamon, cardamom, angelica root, orris root, licorice root, and lemon peel. The specially prepared petals of the butterfly pea flower are steeped in the still for 24 hours to give the Ink Gin its distinctive colour. Butterfly pea flowers are highly sensitive to pH, so when the floral infused Ink Gin is mixed with something of a low pH, i.e. tonic water, lime or lemon, the colour changes dramatically from a blue to a blush pink. Not magic, just science. So we have a colour changing gin, my friends. The last time, I think we did have a colour changing gin a long time ago near the beginning of my channel. I think it's called McQueen's. It did change a little bit, but not that much. So I'm extraordinarily excited to get this one in the glass today, my friends. So let's crack on, shall we? Alrighty then, let's get the little beauty open, shall we? So then, do we think we have a cork test? I don't think I've got into the bloody thing. Oh, hang on, yeah, I have. No cork test, unfortunately. It is a screw top. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Let's have a little bit of a sniff, shall we? I don't know why I'm not going to do the whole thing in an Australian accent. I'll give it a bit of a break. Now then, look at that, my friends. Oh, that is exciting. That is very, very exciting. I haven't written anything obscene on there, have I? No, good. So, by the way, some of you may realise that I actually said the other day in one of my videos where I was discussing the Perfect Gin and Tonic, I don't like the stemmed glasses because I find them a little bit fiddly, a little bit kind of, I think they're going to fall over. However, look at this beast, a great, big, thick, full-bodied girth glass. I think that's excellent. My brother bought me this, so I'm going to be using this one from now on. So, let's have a little sniff, shall we? Here we go. Oh, heaven above! That is an absolute, it's just a basket case of, God, aromas. I've sniffed a lot of gin on this channel, as you know, but it's kind of familiar yet slightly different, and I suppose I'd put that down to the fact these botanicals are sourced from Australia, so they're all going to have their own slight unique Australian twist. So I'm just getting bags and bags. Yeah, a lot of juniper in there, but also a load of lovely. This is probably the nicest smelling gin I've ever sniffed, I think. It's one of those ones that's really enjoyable to smell. As you know, I don't like to talk about the smell too much, so I won't do, but rest assured, that smell is awesome. And just look at that colour. This is extremely exciting. So let's marry it up with the tonic, shall we? So let's see the magical colour change take place. So here we go. Are we ready? It's going to go pink apparently, so I'll just put a little drop in. Here we go. Oh my God, look at that, it's gone purple. Bit more. Would you look? I don't know if you can see that. Let's get the paper on that. I do believe it has gone pink, and that's properly pink. Well, it's actually more of a purpley, isn't it? So let's put a bit more, see what happens. Does it actually go pink? It's certainly a sort of a crimsony. Yeah, it's definitely gone pink. So I like that very much. Very, very good. Top marks for the for the changing colour. And so let's move onwards and try the stuff, shall we? So here we go. What's it called again? I've turned it the wrong way around. Husk Distillers Ink Gin. Cheers. You know what? I've actually gone overboard with the tonic a little bit, so I want to taste it a bit more. So let's pep the fellow up a bit more, because I was just quite keen to make it go properly pink, but let's not worry about that too much. Let's go, no, wrong way around again. Here we go, take 2. Husk Distillers, ink gin. Cheers. Right. Oh, man alive! Oh, good God. It's just like it promised with the smell. It's just an absolute sort of explosion, like a firework display of all these wonderful flavours. Again, very, very, very familiar flavours, but slightly different. I was worried when I saw this colour. I just thought that's going to be something crazy and a little bit too out there. But it doesn't. This is going to sound really stupid, but it doesn't taste blue, if you know what I mean. I thought it was going to taste that sort of colour is all-encompassing visually. I thought it would be all-encompassing taste-wise as well, but it's not. It just tastes like a lovely, lovely gin. Oh, god damn, you get it's really zesty, but quite spicy as well. There's a lot of that sort of cinnamony sort of flavour. I can't remember if it said there was cinnamon in there, but it certainly tastes like it. But it's got a beautiful sort of zingy spice in there that a lot of gins sort of just touch upon, but perhaps don't go quite as far. This is really just leapt over the spicy line and is just jumping about and having a spice party, just chucking the spices up in the air. It's gorgeous. I mean, the only thing I would say, I wouldn't want to spill it on my white shirt if I was to wear on, but god damn, this is something special. And also, I think it is available in the UK as well, because I saw it on the website in a shop called John Lewis here. So I was thinking that perhaps this might be just, so these videos might be just aimed at my Australian audience, but I think that this one's available worldwide as well. And oh my goodness, all I can say is, if you're looking for something a little bit different, or a lot different, very, very different to what you've tried, if you've been trying loads and loads and loads of different gins recently, but they're all kind of on the same lines, this, my friends, is an awesome addition to your shelf, and I recommend it extremely highly. That is gorgeous. Now, the only tiny negative is it is on the pricey side. It's not a cheap gin. The UK hit will cost you about £42. In Australia, it's going to be about $82. Euros, 50 euros if you can get it over there, and 55 American dollars if you can get it over there. However, occasionally I do say it is not quite nice to push the boat out a little bit. And if ever you are going to push that boat out, surely it would be for something that would stand out like this. It just dazzles visually, nasally, and tastily. That's not quite the right word, is it? But I think you get what I mean. So I say to you, people at the Husk Distillers distillery, keep up the bloody good work, my friends, because this is spectacular, and I demand that everyone goes out and buys it immediately. So guys, that's the first in my series of my Australian gin specials. I was going to get one of those hats with the corks that like dangle down, but I thought even for me that stereotype is pushing it a little bit too far, so we won't bother with that. All I will leave you is by saying, as usual, if you've liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the little like button and the bell icon so you get notified when all my videos come out, and I shall see you all next time on No Nonsense Gin Reviews, where I shall continue to be Bobby Freeman. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.